0 dark 30.
At the tone, the time will be
0 dark 30.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. We're blasting out of the bunker 0 dark 30. I had to put a couple extra ones of those in there today. I just enjoy them all. I really do. The concept 0 dark 30. It's dark, folks. And, well, the light's coming. And the light is truth. And it's going to shed truth. It's going to spread truth upon the whole world. Well, that's part of the mission here. It's part of the mission here, shining the light of truth on these fucking idiots. Mega-Inclusivity. These people, folks, on the left, these radical leftist anti-Americans, they love their titles. They love everything about their symbology, and their symbology says everything about them. And I know that, folks, the vehicles we drive, the clothes we wear, and even the bumper stickers we put on our vehicles say a lot about us. If you were a cop and you were to pull up behind a vehicle, and on the rear is a USMC or a United States Army medallion, what does that tell the cop? That tells them veteran, right? It gives them a clue about the person they're about to meet up front. Now, if you pull up behind a car and it's got a marijuana sticker on it and a BLM sticker and, you know, a Save the Whales sticker, that's going to tell you a lot about the mega-inclusive liberal inside. That they're telling you their politics. Well, I mean, we all make a statement in one way or another, don't we? We do. Well, a mega-inclusive idiot has created a topic for us. Thank you, mega-inclusive idiot. A Seattle, there's a statement. Transgender, there's a statement and a half. Antifa, there's a mega statement. Protester, activist, terrorist is now dead. Shot a deputy. Yeah, that's a fucking statement and a half. I can't imagine what the sheriff's deputy did to deserve or earn or get the ire of this mega-inclusive fruitcake Northwest terrorist. But it must have been bad. What did the cop do? Was he white? You know, what did he do? What did he really do to earn this, right? Was his donut, did it not have multiple sprinkles on it? You know, it's just one color. Maybe they were just white sprinkles on a white donut. And that was just too much for this activist. Well, anyways, the activist is now dead. And I can only say that the world is a better place for this Antifa, transgender, Seattle-based, Antifa, transgender, Seattle-based, Antifa, transgender, Seattle-based fruitcake. I'm glad the world doesn't have them anymore. I can truly say that. There's nothing that this Seattle, transgender, Antifa person was ever going to do to help America. Or itself. And that takes us to the next point. These mega inclusive types, right? I want all of the what do they want? They want everyone to recognize their inclusivity. They want everyone to recognize that they have a diverse mindset. They want everyone to recognize, folks, that they're willing to die for their cause, and apparently they are. Understand that seriousness, folks. They're willing to die for their cause. So, in discussion about George Soros, this is where we're going to tie this together. The George Soros mainstream media discussion yesterday, and we covered it here, where they said criticizing George Soros is dangerous. The fruitcake inclusive panel on the mainstream media talking bullshit show said that saying derogatory things about George Soros encourages groups like the Proud Boys. Oh yeah, the Proud Boys. And other white supremacist groups. It encourages them to become more violent. It riles them up and causes them to become terrorists, which threatens our democracy. Yeah, folks, that's what they said. I still have not seen a Proud Boy go shoot up a mall or shoot up a church or shoot up a neighborhood. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a Proud Boy or any other white supremacist go shoot up a school. It's always these left-wing, mega-inclusive-minded activist terrorists that are the mass murdering scumbags. It's the Proud Boy, America First, patriotic mentality that seems to be the ones that stop them. And in some cases, stomp them. So the mentality of these leftist folks is incredible. This panel of fools on MSNBC, and hell, the panel of fools in the Pentagon would probably look at a dog and go, I see it has 4 legs. And therefore, everything with 4 legs is a dog. Let's treat them as such. That's how they see things, folks. They are not the brightest candles. They're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, folks. Nope, their cheese is slipped off the cracker. They don't have both oars in the water. The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. You can ring the doorbell, but no one's home with these fucking people. They're lost and they're becoming violent. We also talked about that in the last few days. If Trump is arrested, the left will get violent because they'll feel it's justified. See, he's been arrested. He's a bad guy. I don't think he's going to be arrested. If he isn't arrested, they're going to say, dang it, he lied. He's a snake. Everyone knows he's guilty of something bad, even though they can't tell you what he's done. He's a fat liar head. He's Orange Man bad. That's their attack. It's not even a good ad hominem attack. Right? He's a fascist. There's the best one they got. Well, look up what fascist means, you little turds, and you might discover something quite interesting. All right, so what are we learning here? What have we learned? Well, we've learned that the mega-inclusive, mega fruitcakes are becoming more violent. If this trans activist, transgender activist Antifa fruitcake was a girl, we're supposed to accept that it is a girl. Aren't girls supposed to be soft, understanding, in touch with their feelings, more sensitive? You know, they use their brains instead of their muscles to make decisions and make things happen. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? And the reason all these people I think are trans now, and it's not the kids that are doing it, folks. It's their parents. The parents are making the kids trans. The teachers are making the kids trans. And the chemicals that they're feeding these kids, they're making them trans. The mind control drugs, the mind rot drugs are making them transgender. That's what's happening. They're going to kill themselves off, folks. You know why there aren't any ravenous tribes of homosexual pygmies on the planet? Because once they become homosexuals, they don't procreate anymore and they go away. These people are going to unbreed themselves out. And I think that's fantastic. But here's the deal, folks. In reality, right? Homosexuals have never been able to procreate because they're homosexuals. What do they do, though? They have to recruit. Well, if people don't want that kind of lifestyle, they can't recruit them. So they use medications, they use propaganda, psychological warfare, and they create entire generations of fucked in the head people who think that that's normal. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're telling us it's normal. What else is the left saying, folks? That violence is normal. That's right, violence is normal. You take someone who is a disturbed, Seattle-based, transgender, Antifa activist who feels that it's a good idea to go shoot at a sheriff's deputy, a law enforcement officer, a cop, a peace officer, a constabulary member. Look out. If they're willing to do that to a cop, are they willing to shoot at you? The answer is yes. Do you have to give them a reason? No, because they've got it all right up there between their little ears. It's right there in their noodle. They know exactly what's going on. No, they don't. I hope you're prepared. Food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, and a means of self-defense, because they are coming for you, folks. No doubts. Semper Fi. Godspeed. I'll see you at Free for All Friday.